Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The purple carrot box has arrived for the week. This week is going to have more pre-made meals than ones I make myself, mainly because back to work after the holidays, and you want to get some easy meals in here. But let me open it up because I don't entirely remember what all I ordered. Dun, 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 the big review. I'm also going to try to film some of the things that I make myself that are vegan meals, vegan snacks, that kind of thing. If I remember, sometimes it's after work and you just want to get things over with. Also, yes, I know it cuts off the top of my head a little bit, but that's okay because then it hides my hat hair. Okay, what do we got here? This is a 2-serving meal, 10 minutes to prepare, so even better. Stuffed grape leaf bowls. That looks good. See it already. Might add a little to this. We'll see. Okay, another one that I am making. It's a 20 to 30 minute cook time. This is seitan gyros, however you prefer to say it. Seeing some veggies in there. Seitan is a wheat protein. I'll actually go into that when I'm making this one. Oh, we have the flatbreads for that, which, by the way, huge. We have another bowl of garlic, which I'll have to say, they give good quality garlic. I have a breakfast tamale bake. This is a one-off meal. Oh, $2.70. So, yeah, I'll probably end up taking this to work, so I'll have to film it at work. Fortunately, I get in before most people get in. Okay, shove this forward here. I have spicy Korean fried chicken. I'm surprised they didn't do the apostrophe N, but I don't know if that's actually someone that in particular that owns that name. So we'll see how that goes. It's another one off. We have portobello stuffed tortellini, which I thought looked really good, at least on the picture online. We'll see how they compare. And then the other thing I did, I think I'm done with meals. Am I done with meals? Yes, I'm done with my meals, but I do like that they actually also have some grocery stuff. And I wish they actually had an option where you could just basically do purple carrot grocery or something. Though I don't know if Thrive is the same. I'll actually have to look. But I did just basically get some extra things to use in recipes. I got some Nature's Found. These are breakfast patties, meatless breakfast patties. I haven't tried these yet. They looked good and they were a good price through them. And I'm one of those people that I like a savory breakfast. And so this, and if I want to pair it with one of my Just Egg, that'll come in clutch for a nice savory breakfast. I've got this one I've been wanting to try because I've tried a few of the fake bacons, and this is one I hadn't tried yet. And I really want to see how this is. It's a little expensive, but I have to say, as they go, I mean, at least it seems like it's a decent amount. So another breakfast type thing. And maybe I'll do this one with a tofu scramble or something one day. Okay, and then I got this one just sounded really good to me. A non-dairy cashew pimento cheese. And growing up in the Midwest, pimento cheese is such a thing. Well, actually, growing up in the Midwest, cheese. So we'll have to see how this one compares. I have actually not tried, as far as I know, I don't know if it was in any previous things, I have not tried this particular brand, the Tree Line Cheesemaker, so I'm very curious how this is. Some of the brands I've been using in the past, I'm not liking as much as I did before. So, and maybe if you want, I can do a little personal review on that. Obviously, I mean, as you know, most of these are to your own personal taste. And we'll see what I come up with this week. I got some pre-mades, I got a couple of meal kits, and then I'll have a few things I have to make on my own. Okay, I will see you back when we do these meals. Welcome back, everybody. And we are going to do one of the pre-made meals that I've already microwaved. And it said, remember to let it sit for 2 minutes afterwards before you dig in. Whoever waits the whole 2 minutes? I know I don't. As far as other things that I've tried before I had this, I did try the Tree Line Cheesemaker's non-dairy cashew pimento cheese, which was delicious. And there's what I saw that one of the other meals that I make has a garlic and herb version, which I'm looking forward to that. One of my go-to things that I have a lot of times when I'm just doing vegan meals myself is essentially like a nice crusty bread with a fake cheese or hummus or avocado, and then roasted vegetables. Those, I've got so much roasted vegetables in the fridge right now. Unfortunately, as my tummy goes, let's take a look at this. It looks like it's a portobello stuffed tortellini. Okay, it does have a soft tofu filling. So I've had the Kite Hill. I don't think this is like a Kite Hill version. I mean, they have their own, but I've not had tortellini in general for a while. Broccoli. I love broccoli. The vegetables. Try not to make a mess of the place. It looks like they put some panko on top. So actually, I think if I got this again, if I like it, this one would be better to actually do in the oven. If you have the patience, it's difficult. Broccoli is broccoli. Let's see if they seasoned it at all. No, just steamed. Might put a little bit of salt or nutritional yeast on it, just for a little extra flavor. Let me take a look at the portobello stuffed tortellini. Make sure I get some of the filling, some of the panko. Smells good. Seasoned nicely. Not too over salty. I don't know. It's got a roasted garlic puree on there. Yeah. Basil, vegan Parmesan. Yeah, this is solid. And it looks like there's enough that, yet again, I'll get nicely filled up with that one. They really do. Oh, I guess with their pre-made meals in general, they're frozen and they're fresh. They do make sure you actually have enough food. So that's good. That's good. This is a 530 calorie. So it's a meal. It's a solid meal. Quick and easy vegan lunch to throw together, which is toasted rye bread. On one of the slices, I put some fake smoked Gouda cheese. On the other one, I put the leftover hummus mixture from the meze platter. And I have roasted sweet potatoes, roasted carrots, and roasted zucchini on top. I've had this before. It's delicious. Good evening. We are going to now try the seitan gyros or gyros, or however you say them. I've heard it many ways. This one is a little different than a traditional gyro because the seasoning that they use in it is something called Ras El Hanout, which I've not actually had before. And it has more of a, was it North African vibe?
Moroccan, North African,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because so the seasoning is different than what you'd see in a traditional one. And also, it's been a long time but since I've worked with seitan. And one tip, if you get the package with the clumped up stuff, make sure that you take it out of the package and actually slice some of it before you start cooking in the pan, because I realized when I put it in the pan thinking I was going to be able to break it up, you can't really. And so I had to pick it out really quick and slice it up before putting it back in.
Wait, what is seitan as compared to other types of fake meat?
Seitan is actually a wheat derivative.
And why is it named after the devil?
I don't know.
I just find it weird that you're eating Satan.
Oh, you're gonna Seitan.
But you still pronounce it like
Seitan. Seitan. I don't know. I mean, I could be completely pronouncing it wrong, but that's how I've heard it. But it looks pretty decent. And this is I'll tell you, huge portion on this one. Just the flatbread alone is gigantic.
So is this half of the?
This is half the recipe.
And how many servings is that?
2. Well, this is actually 1 serving, but it's a big serving. This is like a meal, which I'm glad I didn't eat a big lunch. Yeah. Because this is 750 calories.
Damn.
This is also a sodium bomb. So this is not exactly, I mean, it's high protein. It's actually, oh my gosh, it's 50 grams of protein in this.
That's a lot of protein.
Which is good. I am healing from a wound. That is actually very good. It's got 9 grams of fiber, 72 grams of carb, which considering it's 750 calories, but the sodium is 1,860. So this is not exactly the healthiest when it comes to, this is not your low sodium dish.
Die in her salt lick.
But
her salt lick.
I'm gonna be full. Yeah, provided I finish this. I mean, I haven't tried it. It does smell very good.
And what is that to your side?
Oh, I know. We're gonna give a shout out. It is Melt Your Heart candle. It's a collaboration with Death Wish Coffee, and this smells just like coffee. I'm talking so much. It's amazing. I think, does she even make it with coffee?
No.
I don't know. And all the nice thing is it's a coconut, apricot, and gel wax blend.
So you can burn it if you have animals.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's safe around pets.
And it looks like a latte.
Yeah, and it's like has ice cubes in it.
Smells like a latte. And
I have to move it a little bit away from my food right now, though.
I gave them away to everybody at work because
Christmas.
And it says fueled by coffee and chaos,
which is, come on, sponsor us, Death Wish, sponsor us. we
love you, Death Wish.
We will make more Death Wish content. All right, let's try this. I tell you, the flatbread, that's legit. Okay. I was a little concerned about the spice blend, but it works well because they have you make they have you take a shallot and the cucumber and slice it up and put some apple cider vinegar and some salt to make like a quick pickle. Mm-hmm. And they have a tomato in here. I had to eat this tonight because my tomato was getting a little wrinkly.
Yeah.
So I had to have that. It's a chewier meat.
So, but how does it compare to, say, if you were to get a lamb gyro? Do you know that it's not meat?
Well, only because I cooked it and I know that. I think it's one of those ones that, if it was seasoned, if it was nicely seasoned like this, and I got it nicely browned as well, because since it is a wheat gluten, it browns very nicely.
So you get that charred effect?
Yes. Oh, yeah, you do.
Okay.
I think you would kind of not know what kind of indistinguishable meat it is, but you would think it's meat.
And the drippingness on your plate?
Oh, that's it, because it came with tzatziki sauce. That's the thing. It was a vegan tzatziki sauce, and that's also very good, too.
So the flavor profile you're saying is like, gyro stuff, regardless of the fact that it's not real meat.
Yeah, absolutely. This is well done. I had my reservations because it was a spice I'd never tried.
Yeah.
It was a protein that I hadn't tried in a while. And no, this is very good.
So on your range of all of the purple carrot things you've had so far, where does this fall?
It's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
It doesn't beat the one pot bolognese from last week because that was just so satisfying and amazing. I'd give this number 2. I really would. I really would. I honestly didn't. I mean, I knew I was gonna like. I mean, it's a gyro. I love freaking gyros.
I know.
And actually, this actually inspires me to put seitan on the grocery list.
Yay!
Because.
Well, yay for her, not for me, because I'm not going to eat it.
You wouldn't eat unless it's gluten. I mean, you might actually be fine with it. I'm not. Well, I wouldn't have you try this because I don't know spices. Sometimes we don't want her tongue to like swell up because that happens sometimes. La. We don't want that to happen. But if I made it with a little more generically, I might have you taste a piece and see what you think of it.
You think Diane is white. I am whiter than Diane. I am so much whiter than Diane that spices in general are not good for me.
As to say, my DNA says otherwise, but I'm just bucking that, man.
Until I came to New Jersey, I had never had baked ziti. That was exotic for me.
That has little to do with your background. Looks like your mother.
Well, partially, but also
She's very, very, very English, and also a scientist that doesn't. Actually, your mother was a physicist.
yes,
Is a physicist. Was a physicist. Whatever.
Well, she has a degree in physics. She doesn't do physics now.
Yeah, but
She gets amazed by cake.
But your dad was a chemist, which that logically leads more to the cooking that he did do.
But he was a Swedish chemist from Illinois.
I think you were just lucky that he didn't decide to go all family traditional and you didn't grow up on things like lutefisk.
He hates lutefisk.
See?
So, didn't eat it.
So you lucked out.
And the pizza place in the town where I grew up was run by Greeks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
So Greek pizza was my introduction to pizza.
I grew up in Central Ohio. I had Jell-O salads. I had Jell-O salads with coleslaw mix.
Yes.
And I have come out on the other side.
But you had a haka in your basement.
Well, we had a giant gang of exchange students that came through, and we were the house that hosted.
Yes. We didn't have any hakas in my town.
I didn't know it was a haka at the time.
Well, you didn't.
We just know it was Murray, the good-looking dude
who was yelling for some reason in your basement.
And then to say, that was interesting. Yeah. But anyway, to get back to the subject. Gyros. And I'm gonna get some more seitan and I'm gonna do some more experimenting. I like it.
I'm gonna eat some popcorn.
That sounds fabulous.
Okay. Bye, people.
Welcome back again. This time we are going with stuffed grape leaf bowls and cook time 10 minutes, which wasn't too bad considering the chopping. I did make some changes because it just needed a little bit more, if you'll see. I added some cucumbers. I actually, with the radishes, instead of just quartering them up, because, giant chunks of radishes, I mean, I can eat them if I'm doing crudité, but, for a bowl, I want them a little smaller. So, oh yes, tip. Get a mandolin, get a cheap mandolin, because, why spend a lot of money? But the thing is, I know a lot of people are afraid of those. What you do is there's a glove that you get that you use with it so you don't cut your hand. Love it. It is the best thing because then you can just go and chop up all the vegetables. But what I did is I had some of the shallot. I'll keep scallion in the brain. Shallot left over from the other day. So I did do a quick pickle on that for a little more flavor. I add a little bit of lemon juice to the rice. Other than that, I guess you could say follow the recipe other than that. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, giant gutted tomatoes and stuff like that. I'm like, it needs a little more. So I'm going to mix it up because I'm assuming that is what you're doing, getting a little bite of everything in there. Let me try to get a little of everything, actually. A little rice, cucumber. Oh, and then the cheese is another one by, crap, I can't remember the name of it. Tree something creamery. It's I think a cashew milk cheese, and it's the same one that I got the pimento cheese, fake pimento cheese, and that pimento cheese is good. So let's get this. Try here. I'm trying to get this falling off the thing. Okay. It's good. It's not too heavy. I'm glad I added some extra vegetables because I really like the crunch. The grape leaves, the only thing that
if this was a salad, I'd put grape leaves. But the only reason I think the grape leaves don't quite work, I mean, I love the grape leaves. I'm going to eat the grape leaves. But you're doing this as a rice bowl. And grape leaves are stuffed with rice. So it's like rice on rice. But I might sprinkle a little more. They sent a za'atar seasoning. I think it could use a little bit of extra. But yeah, gonna mix this all up and eat this. What do you think, Emily?
It looks Mediterranean-esque.
Yeah.
It looks not particularly hearty, but it's one of those chewy meals.
Yeah, which sometimes, let me see here. Oh yeah, this is only 290 calories.
Yeah, you're going to.
So yeah, I'm gonna have, well, that's the thing. I'm gonna have this, and then if I get a little hungry later, I'll, have some dessert of some kind. I'm glad I'm glad I added some extra then for bulk.
Exactly.
Keep my tummy full. Because I was thinking of small, but yeah, it's actually kind of more of a snack than a meal. Though, I mean, fills a decent amount of the plate, but it's only 290 calories. That's not a full meal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you got to at least, my thing is I kind of my cutoff, as someone that does the diet thing for ages, my cutoff to call it an actual meal rather than just like a snack meal is I'd say 350 calories is my cutoff. And even that's low.
Yeah.
Because you got to fill it up. It does have, interesting, it does claim to have 8 grams of protein, which is not a ton, but it's something.
Horrible.
Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. But yeah, mix this up. This will be a nice light meal. So, and yeah, reserve the right to have a little snack later if need be. I will see you with the next one. Bye. It might not look like much, but I guarantee this is delicious. I just made one of those refrigerator throw together meals with some leftover rice, roasted broccoli, roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted sweet potatoes, roasted zucchini, no, yellow squash. And then I also used the Daring plant-based chicken pieces. I love these. They're just really good when you just need a shot of protein but don't want to cook up like tofu. And then on top, as you saw, I kind of coated it. It'll look a little less when I mix things together. The Kite Hill queso dip, which I had left over from my leftover tacos from Purple Carrot. I don't even need to do a taste test to know that this is going to be delicious. Good morning, everybody. Finally, I'm doing a morning one. This morning, we've got the breakfast tamale bake, which is in fact not baked, microwaved. And I'm going to have to see at least cosmetically, yeah. I guess it's deconstructed because there's like the pile of corn and the pile of guts. And now, granted, as far as size-wise, even though it doesn't look like much, it's only 270 calories, so it's not a giant breakfast anyway. But the structural integrity leaves a little something to be desired. And I also wanted to give a shout out because I generally, when I'm doing Veganuary, one of the things I miss is like the cream and the coffee. And I usually do Silk soy creamer, which is pretty good. And I decided to try the Oatly vanilla oat milk creamer, and it holds up. It's good because I'm a cream and sugar, but I don't like, I'm not one of those ones where it's like, would you like some coffee in your cream? No, I mean, we go for, still can tell that there's coffee in there, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, but we're not here for that specifically. We're here for this. Well, it is vegan stuff in general because we are transitioning. I have another week coming of the stuff if I haven't mentioned it before, and then I've canceled it for after that because I've got some ideas. I've got some usefulness out of it. I put on the recommendation when you cancel, I put if they were actually going to be doing if they decided to do like a vegan grocery thing, that you could just buy stuff, I would totally be into that because their prices on that one were good. If they had some more selection and stuff like that, I would buy groceries from them. The vegan tamale bake, let me see here.
Wait. So you can't just go on there and just buy individual things without getting subscribed?
Yep.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Language warning.
Language warning. Ah. We have that on pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything we do. It's not like we have little kids watching the vegan thing.
You never know.
If they do, I'm sure that they've heard flowery language if they're, that kind of hippy dippy granola crunchy kid.
Okay.
I don't know if is it kind of a law that the ingredients have to be in order of anything?
It's supposed to be the most to least.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the first ingredients on this one is soy milk.
So
I don't think so, but okay.
it could be.
It's definitely. Oh, this one's definitely got some spices. I'm seeing Spanish smoked paprika. I'm seeing. It's got garlic powder, cumin, chipotle peppers. Okay, let's see how good this is going to be for my stomach in the morning because tomatoes are a little bit much. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, or at least I'm gonna grab a little bit of the tortilla outside, the tamale outside. I mean, some vegetables, some of the red stuff, as it were, whatever that is. I think it's tomato-based stuff. I don't think it's actually any mock meat or anything like that. It does smell good. Meh.
There is vegan chorizo in there.
Oh, is that what that is? It kind of loses its structural integrity there, too. There it is. Here, let me get a good bite of that.
There's tomato paste, but vegan chorizo is the meat.
Okay. Okay, well, since I get that mixed in there. Flavor-wise, it's good. It is good. But looks and texture, not really it. I guess if they'd have kind of presented it as, I don't know, like, rather than a tamale, because a tamale, you know what a tamale looks like, and if you don't look it up, because, you need to be educated, because tamales are life. If they've kind of done it as you can't say a polenta bowl, because polenta implies Italian. Cornmeal bowl, because it's kind of, that's the thing, it's kind of like having a grits or oatmeal kind of texture with stuff on it, which if I had been expecting that going into it, I think I would have been a little less, what the hell, but the flavors are good, so it'll be a decent breakfast, just not quite what I was expecting. And we've got one more meal to come that I will have for lunch. And I have high hopes for it. These are the last two of the microwave / baking one. I'll see if on that one, I'll look and see if because this one only gave microwave instructions. The other one, I'll see if it actually says that you can do the oven. Since I haven't done that yet, I will try the oven. But if it says microwave, I'll microwave. But either way.
Wait, here's another question.
Mm-hmm.
So it's vegan.
Yes.
What is that container made of?
Well, yeah, I know. It's kind of, I have to say wasn't this one of the several of the other containers, and actually I can't look at this right now.
Yeah.
But many of the other containers had the number 1 symbol on them.
Okay.
So they were in fact recyclable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if the microwave ones that you get at the grocery store, they also may be recyclable as well. I mean, that's kind of the other thing. If you get these meal kits, you get a lot of stuff that is in little plastic bags and things like that. Mm-hmm. So I think they're kind of trying to go with, I think the aim of theirs is to kind of kickstart you, into trying the veggie life. And then I'm sure they would love to have long-term customers. And I'm sure there are some that do it because they just don't want to think about and buy all the stuff. But I think they expect a lot of people to do like me. Try it out, get some ideas, maybe not stick with it, maybe come back later if I'm feeling it, that kind of thing. And that once you get used to eating that way, then you'll get used to thinking about other things that you can do. Which is actually, I don't like all the waste in general. And so I've got some good ideas. That's the thing. I am going to recreate some of the stuff that that I tried from them because it's good. And, you know, of course, since I fuss with things, I'm going to change it and make it my own. But that's kind of the point. Yeah. But yeah, you are correct. Isn't quite sustainable for the environment, but they do try on a lot of it, because there were several of the containers I was actually able to recycle rather than throw away, which is good. Hey again. This is the last of our second week of the purple carrot stuff, and I'm doing a spicy Korean fried chicken. And also I'm going to go spicy on the quotes on that, because they don't make it as spicy as you would think for something marked as spicy. It's got some sort of, as they call them, soy nuggets. That sounds so appetizing. It looks like it's in some gochujang. There's some edamame in there. There's some little tiny carrots in there. There's some corn in there. We got brown rice, which looks like it's seasoned pretty decently. So, okay. Oh, and to update from the past one, these containers are in fact recyclable. They have the number 1 symbol, and as long as you, at least in my community, as long as we clean this out, which I did, then I can recycle it, which is good to know. I mean, the plastic you take off the top can't be, but between that and this, a good part of it is recyclable. So that's good to know that they are given some concern to the environment with their stuff. Okay, let's see here. Make sure to get a little bit of everything in there. A little rice, a little fake chicken. Okay. The soy chicken has a good chew. Oh, it does have a little bit of spice. Okay. You know, gochujang. Love that stuff. The rice is seasoned really nicely. I like that it does have, that they finally threw in some vegetables, because I love the ironic thing about the fact that some of the complaints I have about some of the meals is the plant-based thing, that is they don't have enough vegetables. I'm like, I mean, it's called purple carrot. Oh, which, by the way, the carrots are, in fact, orange in this particular one. So what do you think? I say it smells really good. It does taste really good.
So on a scale from Cheerios to the lamb that made my nose run, where is it?
No. If this was actual meat and not soy, which you can't do anyway, you would eat this fine.
Oh, okay.
It's got, I mean, it's one of those things where it has the little tingles in there, but it's not at all. No, it's less spicy than the chicken, the marinated chicken that you buy from H Mart.
Oh.
So
yeah.
So if this was actual chicken, like actually, you would buy this and like this. You would eat this.
I wouldn't buy it. But I might like it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So looks like we got some mushrooms in there too.
Yeah, then I definitely wouldn't buy it.
No, but I know. I mean, you wouldn't buy this because you can't do soy anyway. But no, and as far as for a microwave meal, it's got 890 grams of sodium, which isn't fantastic. But for a microwave meal, that's actually really good, because they did some things I noticed on the label. They did some things like using low sodium tamari and things like that. Protein's pretty good too at 21 grams for a 550 calorie meal. So that's pretty good. Carbs, 69 grams, which the other thing to consider on that one is it's 69 grams of carbs, but it is 15 grams of fiber. So it's a good balance on that one. Yeah, I like this one. If I were doing purple carrot on the regular, or if I needed to do purple carrot for like the pre-made meals, if I had an issue, this would definitely be in rotation for sure. So yeah, we ended out this one. I was to say this one we ended out the week pretty well. I don't feel the need to supplement anything in this. It's going to be a nice hearty lunch. I'm happy with this one. I'm glad we ended up the week on a high note. And I do have one more box coming on Monday, which I'll do, and I'll see if I can try some experimental cooking of my own. Woo. But then after that, went ahead and put in the cancellation. It's a good starter. It's a good, if you want to try plant-based eating, it's a good thing, but I can't see doing it regularly, mainly for the cost, the food waste and stuff like that. But it was fun, and it was worth trying. And okay, we'll see what week 3 brings us when we get there. Bye.